Hello and welcome to Spark Freedom. In the last episode, I went to Zion. That was the last episode. Zion and Bryce Canyon, actually. That was the last episode of my Utah trip, where I went to all 5 of the Utah National Park. In this episode, I am an hour-ish south of St. George, which is off that way, and then I'm kind of right in between St. George and Vegas is somewhere back there. So I don't know why I'm showing you. I'm just kind of showing you the direction they're in. But also, this is my camp spot I stayed at last night. I'm right on a cliff. See, this is the end of it right here, and then it drops down. And so I had this beautiful view last night, and there's a town way over there that was all lit up. It was actually amazing looking. In today's episode, I'm going to Las Vegas. I don't know if I'm going to do a bunch of filming in Las Vegas because I don't know what I'm going to be doing, but at the very least I'm going to be filming the campsites I stay at, just so you can get a general idea of good places to stay within like an hour and a half of Vegas, because I don't personally like camping in big cities, especially ones like Vegas, because they are kind of sketchy when you get close to them. So I like to stay at places like this. Right now I'm about an hour from Vegas, totally fine day trip. Right now it's about 11:30. I could probably get there by like 12:30, maybe 1-ish with traffic. So I mean, that's completely acceptable as far as camping outside of a city goes. Also, I guess I'm getting a little ahead of myself. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Dominic Travaglino. It's a little bit of a mess right now, but I turned my 2016 Chevy Spark into a car camper. So I have a bed, and I have a cooler, and all the food storage that I would need to travel in this long term. So I guess without further ado, let's start driving, and we'll see you all actually at the Hoover Dam. That's where I'm going first. So I'll see you all at the Hoover Dam, and I'll pick up with you then. Alright, I am driving up to the Hoover Dam. I'm going to park on the Arizona side. I think it's just easier to park over there. And I don't know if you have to pay for parking on this side, but there's a big lot. I can already see it on the other side, so let's drive across the dam, and then we'll go look around after I get out of the car. Just see the dam around this rock. There it is. I'm excited. It's been a very, very long time since I've been here. This is always something that was really cool. I love giant, just industrial buildings and stuff like that. Here we are on the Hoover Dam. Not much to see from right here, just showing you all the walkways and stuff. Alrighty, so I've just crossed over to the other side of the Hoover Dam. I'm gonna go find parking, and then we will explore the top of the dam. Get some better angles on it than just driving across it. I have a feeling that the parking lot right over there is going to also be a really, really cool view. So let's go check it out. This is just really cool to me. I love like industrial complexes and old buildings and stuff like that, so this is right up my alley. It's a long way down. first this dam seems kind of overkill with how big it is, but you can really see how high the water gets with that white strip of rock right there. But I don't think it's been that high in quite a while.
Guys, so yeah, it's a good photo opportunity here. So yeah, enjoy the view of Hoover Dam on the left, Black Canyon, and more there as we wait for our group to come out. I got 20. You guys are headed on into. Okay. Yep. All the way to the back, folks. Just pretend you're Hoover Dam without the yard. Mind your step, focus to the right to right, and enjoy.
There's also probably 2 or 3 at least on the Arizona side also running right now. And that does change throughout the day. As the demand for power goes up, we turn on more generators. Early in the day, there was only 2 or 3 on, so you guys got to see a lot more than most of the groups did today. Right now. We got this way, we got this way. Hopefully not straight above us, that'd be terrifying. Yeah, you guys are pretty much right. Lake Mead is directly behind the majority.
7. How many guys you got here? One. Perfect. How many folks you got here? Perfect. All right, guys, cut you right here. But take a right, another right, single file down. Watch those painted bumps in your head. Enjoy the view. Take a few photos and come back to me. Be careful with your phone.
Parking garage.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Alrighty, I've made it back to the car. It was actually completely unplanned for me to end up on the Hoover Dam tour. I had looked into the pricing and just stuff like that. Didn't anticipate actually buying a ticket. I didn't pay attention to the time at all. Ended up on the last tour, which was awesome. Had a really good time and got a ton of footage on the tour, so that was really cool. And then I'll show a scene from it here. I went to the kind of exhibit area right across from the visitor center and just watched a little bit of watched a little like audio kind of seminar thing about the history of the dam and stuff, so that was really cool. And that was also the last viewing for that as well, so just getting the last of everything, which is cool. But yeah, I had a ton of fun. This was really cool. And I also have a sticker. I was kind of worried that I wouldn't be able to get a sticker because part of the like visitor center, welcome center thing is closed, but actually they sell the stickers in the bottom of the parking garage. So here's the sticker that I picked out, kind of a smaller one just for Hoover Dam. And it helps me because I can now start filling in this bottom left corner right there. So I'm gonna put this sticker here. Alright, and there's the Hoover Dam sticker, and I've got another spot right here, and maybe a tiny one here for a sticker. And this board is really coming together. I've got a lot of stickers on here, but I've still got a lot of space to fill out, so we shall see how many stickers I can get on these boards. Alrighty, now it's time for me to move to the next campsite. And it's kind of what this video is about, is discussing how to find camping or what kind of things to look for when I'm going to a camp spot. So I use Campendium. I'm not sponsored by them, although if you're watching creators of Campendium and you'd like to sponsor me, I'd definitely be interested in discussing it with you. Just leave a comment and I'm sure we can get into contact information. But anyway, off of that point, when I am looking for a spot, I will usually look the day before I'm going to a place like Vegas, especially if it's a big city, because I like to be prepared. And just what I'm looking for in a spot, good reviews. It can be okay reviews as long as there's a lot of reviews. If there's not a lot of reviews, like only 2 or 3, I generally look for a different spot, just because I like to know that there's a lot of information and a lot of people that stay there. Very important thing, if you're going to be dry camping, I do this. I don't know if everybody else does this, or everybody else, because I'm sure other people do. I specifically try my best to get to a campsite, especially if it's my first time there, during the day, and that allows me to figure out what the environment's like, just if it's easy to get into and stuff. And if I look around and I decide that I don't like the campsite, then I will move on to a different one, and I still have time to do that because it's during the day. Like in earlier in the video, I showed you the one campground I was staying at. I don't remember the name. It was Mesa something. That wasn't the first spot that I had picked yesterday, the day before I'm filming this video. I had gone to a different spot. It was way back on some like off-road trails. Didn't like the spot all that much, so I came off of there and went to the Mesa spot, which was a good 20-22 minutes away. That would have sucked at night. That would not have been fun. It was a lot of like gravel back roads that just weren't the most fun. So that's a good reason why I try to go to these places during the day. But without further ado, I guess I will see you all back at my spot, which I have a couple that I've been looking at by Lake Mead. So I will see you all there, and I'll show you around when we get there. Alright, I have made it to home for the night. I am right on Lake Mead, basically. It's all right there. Sadly, couldn't get really close to the lake. The road kind of falls apart the closer you get to the lake. Plus, the signal also drops, because up there the signal's fantastic, and right where I'm at, the signal's okay. This is Government Wash. There's a lot of boondocking places around this area. There is like a national park fee station. I A, have a national park pass, and B, there wasn't anybody there anyway, because it is kind of late at night, so you really won't have to pay anything. I don't think anybody who comes in here really does. But look at the sunset over there. It's beautiful. It's starting to get kind of dark, so I'm gonna have to sit up helm for the night, but I wanted to just show you, you can find spots like these for free. This is an absolutely beautiful spot, and it's a pretty safe one too. My family and I have been here, but it's been a very, very long time, and I didn't actually know until a family member told me after I'd pick out this spot that this is the same spot that we stayed at. So it's a very popular one. You can pretty easily find it on either Google Maps or Campendium, and it's pretty safe. There's a ton of people, so I'm gonna get ready for the night, and I'll probably show you me putting my house back together just for the night, how I set things up and stuff. So let's cut to me putting stuff away and just getting things ready and getting things comfortable for the night. Alright, so let me move this camera. Hello. There we go. Okay. Can I stand up straight and still be in frame? I can. Alright, so setting up the car for the night. So the main things I kind of have to focus on when I'm sitting on this is where my food's going for the night and kind of where my computer's going, because those are the main things that if I have them out, they're going to be sitting on my bed because I just don't have the space. So I probably plan on doing a little bit of work tonight, so the computer will sit on the cooler. And there's two options for where I put my food bins. Option one, if I want access to the food, I can put it by my seat or on the ground. And if I don't need access to it, then it goes under here. So I guess we'll just start with my food. And I think that I will put the food under there. Also, everywhere, come back here, there we go. Everywhere becomes a space that is used when I'm not driving. So like my atlas will sit up here and my books and stuff will sit on the steering wheel. And let's see, let me grab a food bin. Okay, food bins, they go underneath here. I kind of put them in order from like ingredient food to stuff that I might pull out for like a snack or something. All the way to my actual dedicated snack bin. So that's kind of how I do it, just so that it's easier to get to the stuff that I might pull out more often, even though every single time that I pull out one, I'm probably going to pull out all three. So there's the first bin in. All right, here's my second food bin. I don't really have much actual organization for the food bins. There's two like ingredients ones, which hold like just like canned chicken or tortillas, stuff like that, stuff that I might use to make a meal. And then I have my actual like snack bin, which holds chips and snacks and stuff. And that's gonna go right in here. And that's the last one that goes in. Just so I can pull it back out easy, and voila, all my food bins are in. All right, gonna move you a little bit, right there. All right, so I've basically got it set up for the night. It literally takes all of 5 minutes. It's not all completely clean. I still have to work with all this to move that crap around, like a pistachio sitting there. But so driver's seat becomes a spot where I can put stuff. I got my computer up there. None of it's set up right now. And then I've got my bed all ready for the night. And there is the sunset over there. I keep looking at it. Looks beautiful out here. All right, welcome in the house. So I'm gonna start grabbing panels and covering up windows. Okay, first window blind goes in right there. I'm not gonna cover all of them right now. When it's not completely dark out, I just like to have most of them covered up. So that I can have a little bit of privacy, but also have light and a view. So I think I'm going to cover all of them except the window that sits behind the cooler and my computer. See, so now this side's completely covered and it's already dark. You're struggling to see me a little bit. I will put up my sticker covered one. There's that. Just like this, it just slides right in between the door and the window seal, clicks over past the lock, and sits just like that. And now I've got that one covered. Let's see, do I want to cover, I might just leave these open. Well, I guess I can show you covering the back one up. Alright, so the way that I cover up the back window, for those of you who haven't seen me do this before, the back window is a really weird shape because it kind of curves around like that, and I didn't have these plastic boards that were big enough. So these are my corner pieces, and then I have one, nope, that's not it, that's the one for that other window. One main cutout piece right here. So I'm trying to show you this, but it is kind of getting dark. Here, let me open these doors. There we go. I'll open these two doors so you can actually see me do this. Okay, so I've got the main piece here. This sticks right back here. And then I take my 2 corner flaps, and these shove between the door and the kind of plastic fairing that goes around the back window, and kind of holds that main piece in there and blocks off the corners. Because here, I'll show you actually for context. These corners, as you can see, light gets through them, and they just are very obvious holes that you can easily see through. So that's what I have these little pieces for, and it forces in right there. See? And then there's the one that still has the open side. So let me cover this one up. All right, and there's the back window all covered up. And now I have mostly privacy. The front is still open, but that's okay. As you can see, when you lay down, you can't even see out it anyway. And then that's what the side windows look like when I have them covered. And just like that, I've got a nice place to sleep for the night. And then I can wake up, and I'm within like an hour or 45 minutes-ish of the Las Vegas trip. So with that being said, I'm gonna get ready for the night because it is now getting pretty dark. The sun is kind of already set. So I will see you all tomorrow or tomorrow night. Hello. It is day 2, and this segment's going to be probably pretty short. I spent the day today in Vegas. Don't worry, didn't lose all that much money. I didn't really do any filming actually, just because it's super hectic, and I wanted to focus mainly on like the Hoover Dam and camping and stuff like that. Just make this a shorter episode than normal. But the main thing that I did want to film in Vegas is I wanted to drive down the strip with a time-lapse. And I also have another sticker. Even though I didn't really do much filming in Vegas, I still went to Vegas, so I'm going to add another sticker to my sticker board. Alright, here's the sticker board. And the sticker that I have fits perfectly, I think, in between the Zion sticker, which I got in the last episode. If you haven't seen that one, definitely go check it out. Oh, goodness, this board will not stay still. There we go. And my Hoover Dam sticker, which I got earlier. So let me, oh, here's the sticker, by the way. I almost didn't show it to you. There we go. See, nice little slot machine Las Vegas sticker. Oh, look at that. That fits pretty much perfect. If I had one more tiny sticker, I could put it right there, but I mean, now this whole portion of the board is complete. So that's another sticker added. Again, didn't do all that much of any filming in Vegas, just because wanted to take the day, enjoy, and not be running around with a camera around tons of people, and just, you know, go and explore some casinos. I'll tell you what casinos I went to though. I walked through a couple casinos, but the 2 that I actually stayed at and played a little bit were what was the first one called? Boulder Station, which is not on the strip, it's a couple miles away, and the Bellagio I played at. So yeah, I guess without further ado, I will cut to my drive down the main strip. So I'm excited to film that. I haven't filmed it yet. And I guess I'm also gonna make that the end of the video. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one and learned a little bit if you want to go dry camping yourself. I guess with that being said, thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe, and in the next episode I am going to be heading to Yosemite, California, which I am super excited for. Yosemite is one of my favorite places on planet Earth. That I'm super hyped up to go back there. It's been a long time. But I guess without further ado, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode.